So let's have our first contender, please. And your name is?
Murray Walker.
Occupation?
Retired motorsport commentator.
And your chosen subject?
Formula One.
In 2 minutes, starting now. Which British team won the first Formula One Constructors' Cup in 1958?
Lotus.
Vanwall. Who at the age of 22 years and 26 days became the youngest Grand Prix winner with his victory in the 2003 Hungarian Grand Prix?
Kimi Räikkönen.
Alonso. Nigel Mansell's chance of winning the 1986 Drivers' Championships disappeared when his left rear tyre exploded at 180 miles an hour on which circuit?
Suzuka, Japan.
Adelaide. Which British driver raced for 3 teams, Lotus, Ligier and Benetton, during the 1994 season?
Would you repeat the question?
Which British driver raced for 3 teams, Lotus, Ligier and Benetton, during the 1994 season?
Martin Brundle.
Johnny Herbert. Bridgestone briefly became the sole supplier of tyres in Formula One following which company's withdrawal from competition at the end of the 1998 season?
Michelin.
Goodyear. Who was the first woman to compete in a Formula One race, finishing 10th in the 1958 Belgian Grand Prix?
Lella Lombardi.
Teresa De Filippi. Joe Seifert won the 1968 British Grand Prix driving a Lotus privately owned by an enthusiast whose passport once listed his occupation as gentleman. Who was he?
Rob Walker.
It was. Who between 1978 and 1983 became the only driver to finish 6 years in succession as the highest placed Briton in the Formula One World Championship?
Pass.
Which British driver lost all his 8 championship points in 1984 when his Tyrrell Ford team was disqualified?
Martin Brundle.
Correct. Which Swedish driver's victory in the 1959 Dutch Grand Prix was the first of 17 for the BRM team?
Joe Bonnier.
Correct. Which British driver received the George Medal after pulling Clay Regazzoni clear of his burning car during the 73 South African Grand Prix?
Mike Harewood.
Correct. On which, I've started so I shall finish, on which circuit did Jackie Stewart's victory clinch his first World Championship when less than 1/5 of a second separated the first 4 finishers?
Monza.
Correct. 1 pass, Murray Walker. It was John Watson who became the only driver to finish 6 years in succession as the highest placed Briton. You had 1 pass, Murray Walker. You now have 5 points.